This morning we found the Kambula Pride in the Sand River north of Charleston North Crossing. They weren't too far away from a herd of buffalo. That herd of buffalo and entered the Sand River, had a drink, and the lions started moving towards them. But since then they've done nothing other than look in the direction of the buffalo. Just waiting to see if that may change. We have talked about how, shall we say, not good the Kambula Pride are at hunting buffalo. Obviously they aren't bad hunters. If they were bad hunters they wouldn't be alive. But they are, I think they focus mainly on impala, zebra, even giraffe. Although they have killed buffalo before, they have far from mastered the art of bringing down their eternal enemy. Probably one of the reasons why they aren't that good at hunting buffalo is that these lionesses are relatively young, and when they started learning how to hunt buffalo in particular was during the drought of 2016. During that time buffalo were dying of starvation, and you could probably just have looked at the buffalo the wrong way and it would have keeled over. The buffalo of today is a very different beast, a very formidable one, and they'll learn eventually. And some of the positive signs are some of the hunts that we have seen with this pride, the cubs have been very much involved and they've been in the thick of the action. So let's hope that, well, not for the buffalo's sake, but there's a very good chance that the cubs could become quite proficient at bringing down big bovines. I'm going to wait here a bit longer. You never know, these lions might still make a move, although smart money would say otherwise. But we eternally live in hope. Again, not for the buffalo. So we've just watched these lions drink and cross the river, heading in the general direction of where that herd of buffalo went. And lionesses do seem to be fanning out in the bushline here. So these lions have caught up with some of the buffalo at least. You can see there's a lioness bottom right of screen. Just going to zoom in here. See, there's a buffalo not 20 meters away. Lion's running in.
After Pete and Gareth had spent most of the day with the lions, Nick and I joined the sighting later on in the afternoon, but Nick wasn't so keen on staying with them late into the night, and he decided to jump onto Gareth's vehicle. Soon after they left the sighting, the Pride stood up and made a beeline straight towards the buffalo. At this moment, I decided to loop right ahead of the lions to the tail end of the buffalo herd, and it was here that I found 3 males that were lagging behind. After sitting with the males for a couple of minutes, the lions, I could see the lions approaching from a distance. However, the bush was quite dense in this particular spot, and the light was quite low. So just being persistent and waiting, and I could see the lionesses getting closer and closer. Eventually they ran in on these 3 male buffalo, chasing them through a drainage line. As I made my way through the drainage line following the last of the cubs and got up onto the other side, the 2 Gari males ran past me, and it's at this moment that I switched on the lights and started filming the action.
Kambula Pride and Gari males have caught one of the buffalo. They're on its back and trying to bring it down currently.
So we're back with the buffalo carcass that the lions had last night. It seems the lions have left it to these hyenas, perhaps 10 or 15 of them in the general area, just finishing off the last bits. And they'll be able to crunch up a lot of these bigger bones and get some of the nutrition the lions wouldn't really have had access to. Definitely a lot of interaction still between the various hyenas coming and going from this kill. You can see there's a fair amount of paranoia on the hyena's part that the lions might return to reclaim this kill. I keep looking off in the direction of the river, which is about 2 kilometers from here. Presumably the lions went off that way to go and have a drink after their big meal.